Welcome guys to The Flying Goblin. My name is Terence Wood and this is
Grant Charlton.
And today we're going to be discussing the event that just happened, which was Icon. And how did it go?
Well, we had a fairly good year this year. Attendance was up. The stall holders made a lot more money than last year, so they were all happy. Most of the people that came out of it said, "Thank you very much, best Icon ever." I think it's probably because it was one of the warmest Icons ever.
Probably. And the attendance figures, what were they like?
Friday was about normal. Saturday was well up.
Okay.
Sunday was a bit disappointing, but we were probably about 10 or 15% up from last year. So last year was down because it was the coldest Icon we'd had in a number of years. So this year I think we're about 4 or 5 people short of 2,000.
Well, that's not bad.
When you add in all the stall holders and guests and whatever, we were probably around about 212, 2150.
Oh, okay. That's amazing. And how did the events at the convention go?
And they all ran fairly smoothly without too much of a problem. Very disappointed with the Magic events, unfortunately. The M14 pre-release wasn't very well received, pretty much universally in South Africa at least.
Okay.
Wizards is claiming it's their best one ever, but
Okay.
they would.
Exactly, they would.
But locally the guys really just weren't interested in the cards, and because that was some of our major events over the weekend, the attendance was down. So that was a bit poor. But our first ever HeroClix tournament, we had a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, which you don't always have. That went down very well.
And this was an official HeroClix tournament?
Last year they ran one, but this one was an official that we had pre-publicised and everything like that.
Okay, and the Yu-Gi-Oh, how did that go?
Yu-Gi-Oh went fairly well. We Extreme Wargaming Victoria Outer Limits ran it, and they seemed to be quite happy with the numbers. We ran our normal Warhammer and Warhammer 40k. Biggest surprise of the weekend though was the Settlers of Catan tournament. We had 60 entrants.
That is a lot of people.
We're actually going to have to move out the Warhammer Fantasy players from the one hall and move the Settlers of Catan players into that hall.
That is actually amazing.
We're running out of space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's an awful lot of players to have for Warhammer. For a Settlers tournament. Obviously, it's still a hugely popular game and stuff.
It's one of my best-selling board games.
Oh, okay.
Basically, also the distributors' board games SA have got it into exclusive books.
Oh, yes.
So we're reaching a whole new crowd of people who aren't general board gamers or general gamers, but came along to play at Icon. So,
oh, well, that's awesome. Huh?
Very glad to see a lot of new faces.
That sounds fantastic. Were you in attendance when the cosplays were taking place?
I didn't manage to watch the whole thing. I watched half the girls and the guys wandering in.
Okay.
And I've seen most of the pictures. I have quite a few of them on my computer.
Okay.
Just too large to send to anybody. But yes, no, that was definitely a bumper year.
Okay.
I must admit the cosplay girls got very excited about Icon and were asking me questions I couldn't answer from about January or February.
Okay.
Wait, give you everything you need to know at the end of June.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. So, which area of basically the geek world would you say it was in greatest attendance at the conference this year?
Couldn't really say because we had pretty much most of the geeks around. You did notice the Star Trek guys in their uniforms.
I did as well.
They had a meeting of their starship.
Oh, okay.
Icon as well, apparently. We had plenty of Star Wars fans because I know all my Star Wars stuff disappeared at my stall.
Okay.
As I said, plenty of Magic players, there were even a few new role players. Role playing is one of the areas that disappointed to me because we used to get sort of 200 or 300 people quite comfortably.
Okay.
But role playing has died down because everybody's now playing computer games.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much the only thing that we didn't really attract because we didn't have a computer game.
Okay.
Tournament.
Yeah.
But I know at least 50% of the people attending Icon play computer games on a regular basis. So you'll see them at Rage.
For next year's Icon, when does the planning for that start and all that sort of thing? Have you started on it already?
Before Icon this year.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
okay.
We've decided on a theme.
Okay.
Considering it's a comic convention as well, we are finally going to have a superhero theme for Icon. So next year is superheroes, supervillains.
Awesome, that's
so
going to be
I'm
amazing.
looking for artwork. I'll need that for January.
Okay.
A lot earlier because this year the artwork was late and it wasn't necessarily the artist's fault. But yeah, we got two things a little bit late this year.
Okay, so if you want to submit your artwork, it's by Jamie.
Yeah.
The superhero theme, that's, you say, is related directly to the comics and stuff, so I suppose that's changed from all the previous themes that you've had over the last couple
Well,
of years.
look, we've always just tried to give a theme so people have something, someone what to dress up for,
Okay.
and our role-playing teams normally get involved as well and all dress up.
Okay.
And yeah, so this year we're going to do superheroes.
Okay.
It's,
What dates have you set for the publishing of the modules and stuff to come in for the role-playing games?
well, the modules and that we need blurbs in January, and we need the modules by end of April, so we can actually play test them.
Any other thoughts or whatever you have on?
Yeah, anybody can find me a bigger venue that I can still afford. We're bursting at the seams, have been for
Yeah.
years.
It is a huge problem.
Unfortunately, the next jump up is something like one of the convention centres,
Yeah.
which costs about 50,000 rand a day, and I don't think anybody's going to pay me 1,000 rand entrance to Icon.
No, I really doubt it. So you're looking for something that's a little bit bigger and a little bit more space, but sort of in the same sort of price range.
Or just a little bit more expensive. Yeah.
Okay. So you're looking for anyone who can help there. Guys, if you know anyone who can help, yeah. Fantastic. Thank you so much. If you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe below. And yes, I'll be bringing out more videos about once a week. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Cheers, Eric.